Earlier in the show, we mentioned price reductions on Brownie movie cameras. That covers the Brownie turret cameras, too. And now here's Ozzy to show you how they work.
Well, here's the Brownie turret I use, and I can get 3 different kinds of movie shots with it. One lens gives you big telephoto close-ups. This is for your medium shots. And when you want a beautiful wide-angle shot, use this lens. Now watch. This is my wide-angle shot. Kids are pretty good, aren't they? Now I turn the turret, and here's my medium shot. Another turn, here's my close-up. I didn't have to move a step. See, what could be easier?
Thank you, Ozzy. Now, about those prices. Now you can get a brand new Brownie turret movie camera for just $59.50 or as little as $6 down. That's right, for just $6 down, you can make home movies with a real professional touch. So, see your Kodak dealer this week.
Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Redneck Ways. How's everybody out there in YouTube land? I hope everybody's had fine and dandy. Guys, tonight I'm going to share something that I bought at the flea market the other day. Now, here about a year ago, I found this old 8mm projector, and I had been looking for one for a very, very long time. And this one was in very good shape when I bought it. And only thing I had to do is add a little oil to the little oil hose, and it runs like a brand new, almost like a brand new sewing machine. It's smooth and just works fine. And I was tickled to death to get that. And I also found a dealer that dealt in all the old classic 8mm films. But I wanted a 8mm camera. So I have been on the lookout ever since I bought my 8mm projector. And the other day, I stumbled across one. And that's what I want to make this video of tonight, guys. And share with you my new 8mm camera. So, let's go out to the shed and take a look, because I got to clean the leather case because it has a little mold on it, and I don't want to do it inside. It's right there, and it has a little bit of mold on top. So, let's take it out in the shed and clean the case up, and let's look through it. Alrighty, guys. I'm just wiping this off, putting a little Windex on the leather case. It had a little mold. I don't know if it was mold or just dirt. I don't know. I thought we'd clean the case up before I started getting into it. Then we'll wipe it down and we'll check this old 8mm camera out. Alright, guys. What we have is a Kodak Brownie. I think it's a Brownie 2. I'm not for sure. I think the Brownie 2 only has one lens, where this one has the 3. And on these, you pull out and you switch it around like that. And it takes 8mm film. It's double-sided. And this don't take batteries, guys. Kodak made it where you could just wind this up here on the side. You wind it up, and there's a little button here. These two things are for the side. The front was broke. It's cracked, but you pop these up, and you lift this up, and you look through here and aim your picture up. But one of the little plastic things on the bottom is broke. It was actually down in the camera bag, but I'm glad it's on here. These are still popular. I mean, as far as you see them everywhere, flea markets and anywhere you go, auctions and antique stores. They made a bunch of these, and they was pretty cheap when they came out in the late 50s, early 60s. They do film in color, and like I said, they was double-sided. So let me open it up here. I can do it again. My boy's getting ready to leave. He's having still car problems on his old Subi. He's got to go get another tool at his garage. But anyway, like I was saying, this is double-sided film that this takes. And you just open this door up like this. And you would have your film. Actually, this right here, it would be this way, I think. Yeah. You would put this in here first. And then your new roll of film would go here. And then it would go over. And this is, this popped out on me. So I don't know. I don't think it's broke. I think it just slides in between them plates. I think it's what you do is, it's there to pull this back. I could be wrong. It could be. I don't know if it's supposed to move like that. But I do know this is a pressure plate. So I don't know if that just sets in there and you push back and you put your film, and because it pops down in there. If it's up here, it wouldn't be. It won't work. It's got to be down in there. So I have to, if I ever use this old camera, I'll have to make sure this is, because I pulled it out. It was down in there, and curious me pulled on it, and it came out like that. So, but I think it just is there to push your film in. But anyway, you put your new roll film here, you wind it, it comes down here, it clicks in here, goes down in behind here, then it comes on this reel. And then you wind it up, and you can wind it all the way up till it gets real tight. And it takes about, I think it does pretty good to not be no batteries. You do that, and then here it's got a little counter here. You push this little button. Because I don't see the counter going. Maybe it. Let's see. I'll have to read on that. I've never used one. I just watched a video on it, guys. And I'm trying to explain it to you. But anyway, that's how that goes. And then your film will go all up on this one. And then when it runs out, you take it. And you don't want to open this very much. And because it's a lot sensitive. So you want to do this in a dim place. When you open this up, you take your film, all your film be on this one. Then what you do, you flip flop. Now you got to flip this over. When you do this, you got to turn this over. On this one, you do the same thing. You take this row off and you flip it. You put it here, and then you put your new roll of film, because this one's going to be empty. Put your new roll of film on here, and you run it up through here, back through the pressure plate, back on here. And then you close it back up. And then you can run that side. It's double-sided. Watch the little key go. And it's even got a little place for a tripod. Neat little camera. I don't know if I showed this, but you can move this around different places. But yeah, they sold a bunch of these. These are really popular. And I thought it was a little bit easier making 8mm films. And I found out you can still do it. But the film, what I have seen, is pretty pricey. But that wasn't what kind of was the deal breaker for me. I've only noticed one place that does the developing, and they wanted $100. I think maybe it was more than $100 to develop your 8mm film, to scan it and everything. So this is probably going to just sit there on my shelf and look pretty. It's going to be a shelf queen, because it's not going to be practical to use. I thought it was going to be cheaper to run, because I was wanting to take it up to a old place where old carnival used to be, and I was wanting to make a video, black and white video up there, and just have it on I was wanting to document it. But now that I bought it, I brought this home, I don't think I'm going to be able to. Now, I'm going to have to do some research, because I've been wanting an 8mm camera for a long time to make my own home movies. And I just thought that you bought film that automatically developed. So I forgot this is older technology, so I don't think there's probably any 8mm cameras that you just can film and it'll automatically put it, put it on your negative, and then you can run it on your 8mm projector. So I guess you're going to have to send off, and maybe if I look a little bit harder online, maybe I'll find a cheaper place to get it developed, and then if I can, I definitely would at least like to do it one time and make a home movie out of one of these. I think it'd just be neat to make a home movie out of the old technology. But this is very well made. It probably weighs about 5 pounds, and it's all metal. Only plastic really on it is these little things, which is pretty neat. I'm glad that whoever owned this before didn't throw it, even though it was broke. I'm glad they didn't throw it away, because see how it pops off. See, it's one of the little plastic. It has 2 little eyes, one here, and then this one's broke. So, but I'm glad it's here, because it does look good sitting on it like that. So let's take a look at something else that came with this, guys. Let me set this aside. Now this is really something here, guys. And I seen a video with a lady using these. Check out these. Look at these things. Now she had it. She was just holding underneath this camera. She was holding it underneath like this. Just, I would have thought, while she was holding it, this would have a place for this to hook on here, but there's not. She was just holding her camera, had this underneath, holding it like that. So these are Bell and Howell. So they're not the same brand as this. They bought these separate. But these, they got an on and off switch. Let me plug these in for you guys. These are crazy bright. Might want to put your old sunglasses on. This is going to get crazy bright. In here, I'm going to light it up like the sun. Are you ready? Here we go. Uh-oh. Oh, my switch is off. Well, maybe they don't work no more. They worked the other day. Ain't that way it always goes when you make a video? There they are. Gosh almighty. Look how bright them things are. And they get hot. I mean, they get hot. I've never felt bulbs hotter than this. And it literally lights this whole shed up. Just these 2 bulbs. I don't know what. Let me see if I can see. See, I don't say how many watts they are. But that is crazy bright. Let's see, here's the danger label. Caution to avoid fire and injury to persons. Do not direct light at, what is it? I've got my glasses on. At persons or materials. Let me get my glasses so we see I want to see how many watts these are. Let's see. 100, what's that say? 400 watts, 120 volts. Use BEP lamps. Is that 400 or 100? I think it's 600. I'm not for sure, but it's bright, ain't it, guys? Try to see if it was made in the USA. I would say they are. But look how crude this is. You're actually holding this. This is all metal, by the way. It's all metal. And it's got this, only plastic is a little plastic switch for on and off. I mean, as long as you're not drinking a Long Island iced tea or something at a pool party, I guess you'll be alright. It just lots it up, don't it, guys? Alrighty. So let's check the bag. There's, I think, a couple cool other little things in here y'all might get a kick out of. So let's look at it. Let me set these over here and prop them up so they don't touch anything, because they got to cool off. Let me see. Let me find something safe to put these on. They're hot. And it don't take them long to get hot. There we go. Let them set there for a minute. So let's take a peek over here in the bag. Sorry, I thought I had that, guys, in the camera. I didn't know y'all wasn't looking at anything. But yeah, I believe this is a it's probably a 1959, 1960 Browning Kodiak. And I'll show y'all what the film looks like and stuff. I'll have to get it offline. So, alright guys, let's take a peek at what's in the bag here. On the side pocket. This bag is made really well. It's there's the brand name, Cali bag. It was made in Japan. Custom crafted by Calimer in Japan. So it's made really well. And the leather, to be as old as it is still in really good shape. I don't really know this was in there. I don't know what that went to. Must have went to another camera or something. Let's open up this little side pocket. See what we got in here. See how good that leather still is? We got another little cardboard divider, it looks like. We have something dome looking thing here. I don't know what that's for. At first, when I saw it, I thought, because I kind of peeked in there, I pulled it out, and I was like, I thought it was for the camera at first, but it's something that has a dome shape, and it was set on like that. Maybe one of you guys know what that would have went to. Sure, it's something from the 50s and 60s. It may be like a light cover or something. I don't know. Let's see what else we find in here. You guys remember these? A flash cube. For the young ones out there, this was you would buy, and you set it on top of your camera. And Kodiak sold different types of cameras, like 35 millimeter and stuff, and it was set on top of your camera, and it'd be like a what would you call it? It'd be like a circle that would move, like a carousel. And it would go in, it was motorized. So when you took your picture, this would flash. It would make a big flash light. But after it made it flash, that bulb was bad. That was it. You only got one flash. But this would turn automatically in position. And then you take your next picture, another big bright light. And same, it was just, you got 4 flashes. And it would do it automatically. This right here is just a nice little time capsule of itself. It's a Sylvania flash cube. It's a flash cube. One-time use. Well, 4 times. You get 4 uses. Neat little thing. See, I think there's another one. Here's another one. Another Sylvania. And I think I seen something in here is a little older. Check this out. This is a General Electric flash bulb. This only goes off one time. And when it goes off, it is super bright. See all these little wires inside here? When you hit that with the voltage, it just explodes all these little wires. All these just burn real quick, and it makes a big flash a lot. Aren't those beautiful? I just think that's the neatest thing. Don't have that no more, do you? We have a little flashlight on our phones. Let's see what else is in here. I don't think there's much more. We got a little thing, I guess, for a camera on your wrist. And oh, we got 2 more flashers. There's different brands. I think it's all. But we got this type of flasher. It's also a General Electric. It's a little bit smaller, but same concept. Here's another one. Got 2 of those. Aren't those neat? And those are flash. You had back then. It's the only way you could get a good bright picture. You had to have a big burst of light. How things have changed. My goodness. Wow. Let's take a look at this one again, because this is neat. Well, that's all's in there, guys. So I guess that pretty much wraps it up. Like I said, I'll show you. I'll find a picture on the internet and show you what the film looks like for this Kodiak Brownie. And I'm going to think about maybe trying to maybe use it at least once. If I can get it for under $100, get the film and get it developed, I think it'd be worth it to have your original 8mm. I've watched a bunch of old 8mm of families, and I just think it was the neatest thing. You know, there's just a special warm feeling watching them old movies from these old 8mm. Alrighty, guys, I hope you all had a great Monday. I hope everybody's doing good and everybody's well. I know that old flu's going around and pneumonia, but I hope you guys are staying away from that. You all are healthy and feeling good and everything going your way. So until the next one, guys, I'll see you right here at Redneck Ways. Say cheese.